Hello everybody, it's iamtotallynotacat here, and I'm just about to start doing the first training video for training a dog to do law crossing, with of course, Julius Caesar. This is his second walk ever, so if he looks like he's misbehaving on a walk, it's just because I haven't really taught him how to behave yet, although he is making surprisingly rapid progress. I've taught him some commands now, so he is a bit more manageable on walks. But he's just a bit more manageable in general. When I first got him, he was very cheeky. He's a cheeky pup. But yeah. So, in case you're wondering why I didn't film that, it's just because the game does provide tutorials for how to teach the different tricks. So, you don't really need me to show you how to do that. Because most people know how to get a dog to sit anyway. I just that's to get him on honor points and stuff. Oh, good boy! Like I said, he's making very rapid progress. And he walks so quickly. And then again, I'm used to dogs like Durfee, so... Basset Hounds are a lot slower than other breeds. No rushing! So anyway, so with the law crossing, it's just like training for anything else. You have to be patient and consistent, and especially if you have a breed like this, or a breed that's known for being stubborn, you must not give up. You have to be very, very patient. In fact, this can be the case with a lot of dogs, because some breeds, most dogs have a kind of continuous learning curve with this. They will just gradually build their skills at a kind of moderate speed. But, with some dogs, it can take a little bit longer. Some dogs, not everyone realizes this, some dogs, they'll be really slow learners to start with. This happens quite a lot with the disc competitions, but then they'll hit a certain spot where they just, like, snap and think, oh, this is what we're supposed to do. And then from then on, they'll be very good at it. So, yeah, so just, bear everything in mind. Each dog is an individual, so it could be a combination of any number of things. Okay, so we're going to be starting with a basic red lure. Definitely start with one of these. This is his first ever training session. So, basically, you just do what comes naturally. Just wind it at a steady pace and see how they take to it. Like I've said in previous videos of him, I'm pretty sure that these dogs, this breed, would make a pretty good competitor because they are actually very muscular. They're very athletic. They were originally bred for dog fighting, but then it moved on to rat catching when people realised they were crap at fighting. Oh, that wasn't bad. Not bad for a first shot. So I'm hoping he'll do quite well. So, most dogs are very slow to start with. So you just have to put in a lot of time into training, and if you can, I suggest, if you're just starting up this game and you need a dog to earn lots of money for you quickly, because you haven't got very much money, I suggest you actually, like, start your Nintendogs game at, like, a half term or something. I got my very first dog on here during the half-term break, I think, which meant I had lots of time to do lots of little walks, lots of little training sessions, and build on my dog's skills. That's generally what I'd recommend this, because like I said before, most of them have a kind of moderate learning curve with this. But it may vary. Julius may be a complete, like, kind of outlier to what I talked about here, but I have no idea. I mean, there's deviance in almost everything, so who knows? You know, a deviant thing is like something that doesn't fit with the average. So, like, if you had red hair, you're deviant. Watch Ballad of the Brony and you'll understand what I mean. Sorry if this is quite boring. This is just starting on a very basic track. Some of you may be wondering what the difference is between the laws, because you may think, oh, they just all look exactly the same. Surely it doesn't matter which one I use first, but it actually does, because these first ones, they're very sluggish feeling if you use pro laws and things. because they are very easy to control. They're just like the basic average Joe of the whole coursing world. And they make it a lot easier for inexperienced dogs like Julius here. And the kind of ones they use after this, like Open Cup, Pro Cup, etc. The kind of, like the bananas and all the random stuff, they're kind of halfway in between the pro ones and the beginner ones. I'm not really sure how to describe it. It's like this, but faster. That's pretty much all I have to say. It like feels a lot smoother. I feel like you're going through treacle. And the pro ones, they're, well, I'm not sure if there's a technical term for this, but I like to call them kind of glidey, because it feels like you're pulling the thing along ice. And with the rainbow lure, I don't know if other people notice the difference, but I noticed a huge difference when I moved from the pro lure to the rainbow lure. If your dog is really, really good, like every time you enter Nintendogs Cup, it's winning, I suggest you look into getting the rainbow lure, because it can seriously help, like, if your dog is always catching up the lure and catching it and stuff. It's not just the most popular one for its good looks. And the same with disc, but I'll go into that one and training him for disc. Now I was going to do what I did with the walking thing, where I show what we're looking for thing, but everyone knows what they're looking for when they're talking about a local dog, looking for dogs that can learn thing, but I suggest if your dog is a slower learner, just aim for smaller goals, and you'll find the whole process a lot more satisfying. That's what I did whenever I had trouble teaching Durfee to do these competitions, because kind of like my Ribbit Pop, she was very slow at learning that to start with, so I just aimed for winning the first 2 cups first, like hoping getting beginner cup, and then when she won beginner cup I was really pleased with that, and I felt very satisfied with that, because for ages she was pretty bad at it. But if your dog is just having serious trouble with one of this, but it's doing okay, everything else, just take a more laid-back approach to the weak point. I mean, don't think negatively, but just do it for the heck of it. Just keep working at it, take it slowly, and when your dog does get there, you'll be pleasantly surprised. Okay, I think we're gonna practice this a few more times. I'm not noticing that much change difference in speed. I haven't really been watching the timer because I've been too busy giving hints and tips and pointers. Oh, you're improving. I'm sorry for not noticing how special you are. Wow, you're a lot slower than my other dogs were. Like, even when my brother put Matilda through training, she was faster than this. Yeah, she never got past Pro Cup or anything, I don't think. It was very sad. In case you're wondering why I beat my horn at the beginning, I don't know why I do that. I just think it kind of gets them going or something. I don't know. But I noticed, like, the dog owners that are programmed into the game, they kind of beep their horns when the thing's already started, which I think is a bit of a waste of time. So if you get them up and rearing beforehand, it can give you even the tiniest of head start to begin with. And that's what you're really aiming for, to win a race. You just need to grab that head start and keep it. That's the ideal thing. Well, of course, it doesn't matter if you start off in third. You can work your way up to first if you're fast enough. I'm just saying before I switch it. Okay, I'm probably going to have to make this the last time, I think. But this is just training session number 1. I may have to do another training session before I enter him in any contests. But I think he's already ready for beginner cup of, what's it called, obedience trials. He's actually very obedient. I didn't see that coming. I mean, I found it a little hard to get him to do some of the positions. Like, he was being very stubborn with the sit position. Occasionally, he would refuse to do that. But he's actually really obedient. I will film him doing his tricks, and I'll, like, do an O voice of me giving advice on that. But other than that, he's just, like, really good. But I will still give advice on how to train, you know, how to handle tough trained dogs, because I know people do sometimes have trouble getting up to the higher classes of the obedience trial, because they get confused at how to get them to hold the tricks for long periods of time and stuff. But thank you for watching this Nail crossing training video. I hope it somehow helped. Says I will film him in his first nail crossing competition. Hopefully that'll be today. I don't know. I'll probably wait until tomorrow because I'd like to get another training session in, but I don't think I'm gonna have the time today. So I'll probably have to wait until tomorrow. So main points of today are take it slowly. If this is your dog's weak spot, it does fine at the other contests. Take it at a more laid-back approach. Don't let yourself get frustrated, and just go at the dog's pace. Don't try to force them to speed up. And remember, best way to win a race is to get a great head start. So be sure to have your thing ready and winded before they say go. Okay, thank you for watching. Julius says hi, so does Durfee and Scootaloo. And goodbye. Okie dokie. Here is Julius's second attempt at Local Crossing Junior Cup. I did try and film this before, but some stupid glitch in the camera meant that it recorded without any sound, which is a total pain in the ass. Oh my god, there's all sorts of Sheba, sorry. There's the big proud boy himself. He seems very happy. So yeah, last time he did win, which shows the training paid off, but I'm just going to do it again, just to check that it wasn't a fluke kind of thing. Here we go. Come on. Come on, you bad boy. Well, we can kick all the other dogs' butts. I should probably say bums, because I'm British. Well, that makes me think of, like, homeless people. I'm sorry, I'm just totally off subject here. No. Well, he's definitely ready for Amateur Cup. Whoa! That was, like, even better than before. It's like, that's twice as good as he was in training. Aww. He has such a little howl for such a big dog. I know he's not that big, but I mean, like, he has a really big bark, but he has a really tiny howl. Sorry, that just confuses me. I was like, oh, he has, like, a really big bark, but he has, like, a really tiny howl. I sound like such a diffus. Yeah. You're so proud of yourself. Oh, that's right. Stupid SD college. You can't get a picture of my dog winning. Aww. Yay, I get 100 quid. Let's blow it on dog treats. That's true, that's usually... I usually spend like £150 on just the bone-shaped dog treats. I'm so sad. Congrats, Julius.